Good morning, student. Myself Chirag Sukani from Rafael BBA College Vapi, and I'm going to teach you financial management subject in SY. So today we will start our chapter, that is chapter number 3, dividend policy. Clear? Now this is basically practical chapter. And in this chapter, we have to mainly calculate some of the sums regarding various theories. So first of all, what the term dividend is. So what is dividend? The term dividend refers to that portion of a firm's net earnings which is distributed among the shareholders of the company. Now we all know that what is dividend? The dividend is what? It is a part or it is a portion of the firm's profit which is paid out, which is distributed, which is paid out to the shareholders of the company. ओके एंड इट इज एन पोर्शन ऑफ प्रॉफिट जो शेयर होल्डर्स को पे किया जाता है. दिस portion of profit it is termed as what? Dividend. So dividend is nothing but it referred to portion of the firm's net profit or net earnings which is distributed to the company. Now in this chapter here our main focus is on dividend paid to the ordinary shareholders. Ordinary shareholder is what? Equity shareholders only. Why? This is because preference shareholders are entitled to a stipulated rate of dividend. That means what? ये chapters में हम लोग को main focus करना है dividend paid करना है to only equity shareholders. Okay? Because जो preference shareholders होते हैं उसको stipulated rate of dividend पे किया जाता है, fixed amount of dividend पे किया जाता है. So in this chapter the main focus is on dividend paid to the ordinary shareholders, that is equity shareholders. यानी यहाँ पे खाली ordinary shareholders के ऑर्डिनरी शेयरहोल्डर्स को डिविडेंड पे करना है, उसको फोकस करना है, नहीं कि प्रेफरेंस शेयरहोल्डर्स को फोकस करना है. बिकॉज प्रेफरेंस शेयरहोल्डर्स को कंपल्सरी डिविडेंड पे किया जाता है और फिक्स अमाउंट ऑफ डिविडेंड पे किया जाता है. मोreover the discussion is relevant to the widely held public limited companies only, as the dividend issue does not pose a major problem for closely held private limited company. As well as in this chapter the main discussion is relevant to the widely held public limited company, यानी खाली public limited companies को देखना है, नहीं कि आपको private limited companies को फोकस करना है. बिकॉज जो पब्लिक लिमिटेड कंपनी है उसके पास वाइडली और स्कैटर्ड इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स रहते हैं, वेरेज जो डिविडेंड इश्यू प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी के लिए बिग इश्यू नहीं है, मेजर प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट नहीं करता है. दैट इज वाई द मेन डिस्कशन इज रेलिवेंट टू द वाइडली हेल्ड पब्लिक लिमिटेड कंपनीज. दिस इज व्हाट डिविडेंड. So next is what is dividend decision. Now dividend decision is whether to distribute the profit as a dividend to the shareholders or to retain profits and reinvest in the business. Now the firm have to take a decision whether profit is paid out as a dividend to the shareholders or profit is retained in the business and reinvest in the business. This is termed as what? Dividend decision. So dividend decision is nothing but decision लेना है कि जो भी फर्म को प्रॉफिट हुआ वो प्रॉफिट शेयर होल्डर्स को एज ए डिविडेंड पे कर देना है या वो प्रॉफिट को बिजनेस में रिटेन करना है, रख देना है फॉर द री इन्वेस्टमेंट पर्पज. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज डिविडेंड डिसीजन. क्लियर? नाउ the major decision of financial management is the dividend decision, in the sense that the firm has to choose between two aspects. Okay, so financial management का main decision क्या है? Dividend decision. In the sense that कि firm has to choose between two aspects. First, distributing the profit to the shareholders, or second, plowing them back into the business. Okay, so the major decision of financial management is what? Dividend decision, and whether to give the dividend, whether to distribute the profit as a dividend या वेदर प्रॉफिट इज रिटेन इन द बिजनेस एंड री इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर द बिजनेस। सो यहाँ पे फर्म को डिसाइड करना है बिटवीन 2 पॉइंट, वेदर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग द प्रॉफिट टू द शेयर होल्डर्स या प्लाविंग देम। प्लाव देम मतलब अगेन बिजनेस में, दैट इज कॉल्ड इज व्हाट रिटेन। सो अगेन बिजनेस में डालना है और बिजनेस में डाल के उसको री इन्वेस्ट करना है। ओके, सो आइदर प्रॉफिट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना है टू द शेयर होल्डर्स या वो प्रॉफिट को बिजनेस में अगेन री इन्वेस्ट करना है फॉर द फ्यूचर अपॉर्चुनिटी, that is called as plowing that back into the business. Now the choice would obviously affect of the decision on the maximization of the shareholders wealth and either of these two choice, either प्रॉफिट को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करो या आइदर प्रॉफिट को री इन्वेस्ट करो फॉर द बिजनेस। ओके, वो इफेक्ट करेगा डिसीजन ऑन मैक्सिमाइजेशन ऑफ द शेयर होल्डर्स वेल्थ। शेयर होल्डर्स वेल्थ मैक्सिमाइजेशन यू ऑलरेडी लर्न in first chapter, that is objectives of financial management. Okay, so वो इफेक्ट करेगा either of these two decision effect on the decision on maximization of the shareholders wealth. Now given the objective of financial management of maximizing the present value, the firm should be guided by the consideration as to which alternative use is consistent with the goal of wealth maximization, and either of these two choice the main focus करना है कि कौन से अल्टरनेटिव वेल्थ मैक्सिमाइजेशन गोल है जो फर्म का ऑब्जेक्टिव से वेल्थ मैक्सिमाइजेशन वो अचीव कर पाएगा। दैट इज द फर्म would be well advised to use the net profit for paying dividend to the shareholders if the payment will lead to the maximization of the wealth of the owner, and if not, the firm should rather retain them to finance investment program. Okay, मतलब फर्म को डिसाइड करना है कि अगर जो ये प्रॉफिट एज अ डिविडेंड पेमेंट कर लिया टू द शेयर होल्डर्स वो वेल्थ मैक्सिमाइज करेगा, अगर वो वेल्थ मैक्सिमाइज नहीं किया इट इज बेटर कि वो पेमेंट ना करे और वो हर एक प्रॉफिट्स बिजनेस में रिटेन करे टू फाइनेंस द इन्वेस्टमेंट प्रोग्राम फॉर द इन्वेस्टमेंट पर्पस। देयरफॉर द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन डिविडेंड एंड वैल्यू ऑफ द फर्म शुड बी द डिसीजन क्राइटेरिया। सो द मेन डिसीजन क्राइटेरिया कौन सा हुआ? That is relationship between dividend and value of the firm. However, there are conflicting opinions regarding the impact of dividend on the valuation of the firm. So according to one school of thoughts, dividend are irrelevant so that the amount of dividend paid has no effect on the valuation of the firm. ओके, सो यहाँ पे अलग अलग ओपिनियन दिया है। सो यहाँ पे मेनली टू स्कूल ऑफ थॉट्स है, टू व्यूज है। वन स्कूल ऑफ थॉट सेज दैट कि डिविडेंड आर इररेलेवेंट। नाउ डिविडेंड आर इररेलेवेंट मींस व्हाट? द अमाउंट ऑफ डिविडेंड पेड हैज नो इफेक्ट ऑन वैल्यूएशन ऑफ द फर्म। यानी डिविडेंड पे करे या डिविडेंड ना पे करे वो फर्म के वैल्यू को अफेक्ट नहीं करता है। ऑन द अदर एंड सर्टन थियरीज कंसिडर the dividend decision as relevant to the valuation of the firm, which is measured in terms of market price of the share. So other theory says that कि dividend decision is what? Relevant. That means dividend pay करेंगे so वो value of the firm को affect करेगा और वो value of the firm किस में measure करना है? In terms of market price of the shares. Clear? Therefore, the main purpose of this chapter is to present critical analysis of some important theories representing these two school of thoughts with a view to illustrating the relationship between dividend policy and the valuation of the firm. Okay, so ये particular chapter का main focus क्या है? some important theories को analyze करना है regarding the two school of thoughts. One school of thought says that dividend are irrelevant and another school of thought says that dividend is relevant. ओके, सो ये टू व्यूज को पढ़ना है बाय इलस्ट्रेटिंग द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन डिविडेंड पॉलिसी एंड द वैल्यूएशन ऑफ द फर्म. Clear? So this is a theory. So the theories on the relationship between the dividend policy and the valuation of the firm can be grouped into two categories. Now dividend theories, it is broadly categorized into two, that is relevance theory and second is what? Irrelevance theory. Now relevance theory says that which considered dividend decision to be relevant as it affect the valuation of the firm, which is measured in terms of market price of the share. So relevant name itself suggests कि फर्म का जो डिविडेंड पेमेंट करना है, डिविडेंड डिसीजंस लेना है, इट विल अफेक्ट ऑन वैल्यूएशन ऑफ द फर्म. सो इसका ऑपोजिट इररेलेवेंस क्या होगा? विच कंसिडर द डिविडेंड डिसीजन टू बी इररेलेवेंट एज इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट वैल्यूएशन ऑफ द firm. So dividend theories, it is broadly categorized into two, that is relevance and irrelevance. Relevance matlab dividend decision it affect valuation of the firm, and irrelevance matlab dividend decision does not affect valuation of the firm. Now relevance theory, it is categorized into two model, that is two theories, Walter's model and second is Gordon's model. Whereas irrelevance theory, again it is categorized into two, residual theory and Modigliani and Miller model. Now these four model, that is Walter, Gordon, residual theory and Modigliani and Miller, that is MM model, these four model we have to learn in detail one by one. Clear? So in this chapter we mainly discuss about what do you mean by dividend, what do you mean by dividend decision, and this dividend decision क्या ध्यान में रख याद रख डिविडेंड डिसीजन कैसे फर्म को लेना है, दैट इज मैक्सिमाइजिंग द वेल्थ ऑफ द शेयर होल्डर्स, यानी आइदर पेमेंट ऑफ डिविडेंड मैक्सिमाइजिंग द शेयर होल्डर्स वैल्यू, या आइदर retain the business and reinvest into the business will lead to maximization of the shareholders wealth. Okay, so this is called as dividend decision. Clear? Now in next session we will cover some of the term which is continuously used in this chapter, some of the ratios which is continuously used in this chapter. Clear? Bye, take care.